Good day, everyone, and God bless all of you. My name is Dr. Alex British Chinedu Tasie from Ishopo Community in Ikwerre local government area of Rivers State of Nigeria, West Africa. And by the grace of God, I am a writer, a musician, a filmmaker, a football coach, a historian, and a multidimensional thinker. I am also a prominent Ikwerre historian and also an author of many books. I am simply called a professor of native intelligence. That used to be what the late Captain Dr. Elechi Amadi, MFR, the author of The Concubine, used to call me when he was alive. The topic that I want to treat here is about where Ikwerre people are found in Nigeria. Ikwerre people, where are they found? Where are they located in Nigeria? This time it is not about the history of the Ikwerre people, but about where they are found in Nigeria. Ikwerre people are found at the northeastern part of the Niger. The language they speak is called Ikwerre language. They engage in subsistence farming as their mainstay. There has not been any recent census conducted as to ascertain the actual number of persons that live in Ikwerre land as Ikwerre indigenes. The population rate is exponential. Ikwerre is mostly found in 4 non-local government areas of Rivers State, namely Ikwerre, Emowa, Obiakpo, and Port Harcourt City. The people of Ikwerre are naturally well physicked. Their men know how to cook good food a lot. And their men also enjoy life a lot. There is a philosophy amongst the Ikwerre people that person that is looking for the money, that person that is making the money should enjoy himself or herself very well before dying. You have to enjoy yourself very, very well before going. And the ones that you think you can live for the people that you are keeping around, you live. They realize and recognize that vanity is a serious content of life. So they enjoy themselves as much as they can, when they are alive. Some say they may be profligacious, wasteful, but that is how they see life. There are other people outside Ikwerre land that believe that there is need to leave a large chunk of the resources that we make for the people that we are going to keep around before going, so that when we are no more, they use all that to sustain themselves. That is also very, very important. But you see, in life, no one can guarantee the actions of the people that we are going to leave behind when it comes to managing the things that we want to keep for them to sustain their lives. Some of them may also be wasteful. So life is a matter of choice and philosophy. So Ikwerre people believe that you have to enjoy yourself when you are alive. The ones that you want to keep for your people that you want to live around, you keep for them. That is Ikwerre people, Ikwerre, as I have said, is found mostly in River State of Nigeria. And a part of Ikwerre is also found outside the shores, outside the premise called Ikwerre land. In the year of 2007, I approached some of Ikwerre people, some Ikwerre children of great resource, like the late Chief Sunday Amadi Nna from Omerelu community, the late Chief A.A. Waga from Elele community, the late His Royal Majesty Eze Omonakwe Nsirim, alias Apit, one of Rumeme Kingdom, the late Oha Mark Aidimpa from Ishobu community, the late Professor Wotewe Muneka from Omagba community, the late Chief Wobidike Monode from Rebisi, the late Chief Emmanuel Aguma from Rebisi, the late Eda Nda Aguma from Rebisi, the late His Royal Highness Eze W. Onongo from Oro Potoma, Chief His Royal Highness now Eze Anthony Akarolo from Alakahia, Elekahia in Ikwerre land, and so many other people, telling them about my ambition to go outside the shores of Ikwerre land and search for the people who identify themselves as Ikwerre people. I remember when I was about to embark on a journey to go to one of the communities outside Ikwerre land, the blessings and prayers that a person like the late Chief Honorable Apollos Amade from Alo community, gave to me. In the year of 2008, I visited a community outside Ikwerre land in present-day Imo State called Nkanaha or Haji. When embarking on that history research work, I was accompanied by one of my good friends in the person of the late Dr. Kingsley Okechukwu Amadi from Bolu Orowoloko, Dr. K.O. Amadi, who was at some point the provost of the River State College of Education, as it was called then, in a full house. The people of Nkanaha or Haji narrated how they migrated from Nkanaha Ishobo in Ikwerre land. In the same year of 2008, I visited another community in Ohaji, Egbema local government area of Imo State, called Omoagwo. I visited the chief priest of the community at the time, in company of other chiefs of the community, in the person of late Eda Hyacinth Amade, who told me how the people of Omoagwo migrated out from Omerelu community in Ikwerre land. In the same year of 2008, I visited another community in Ohaji called Omoapu. And I visited the paramount ruler of that community in company of some chiefs of the community, in the person of His Royal Highness Eze Iweze, who narrated how the people of Omoapu moved out from Ropoku community in Ikwerre land. In the year of 2009, I visited another community called Awara, and I met with the paramount ruler of the community at the time, in the person of His Royal Highness Eze Oshimini Atata, who narrated how the people of Awara have historical connections with the people of Egbeda. In the year of 2010, I visited a big community in Imo State, this time in Idiato local government area of Imo State, called Ishopo Autonomous Community in Akwerre, Idato, Obodoku. When embarking on that history work, I was accompanied by two of my good friends who are still my Facebook friends, the persons of Mr. Chubuzo Ononobo from Ohohia in Mbiele, local government area of Imo State, and Mr. Asondo Amadi, popularly called Homeboy from Ishopo community in Ikwerre land. We met with the paramount ruler of the community in the person of His Royal Highness Eze Afonso Amanze Eze Dike of Akwerre Idato, who told all of us and the garden that was there that the people of Ishopo in Akwerre Idato migrated from Ishopo community in Ikwerre land. He further stated that after the war in the year of 1970, that the people of Ishopo Autonomous Community in Akwerre Idato visited their brothers and sisters in Ishopo of Ikwerre land to get some supplies. So what it ultimately means is that the people of Mwishin in Ohaji, Egbema local government area of Imo State, and the people of Ishopo Autonomous Community in Akwerre Idato, Imo State, are Ikwerre people. That is what it actually means, because they say so. Ohaji people have a lot in common with the people of Ikwerre land, characteristically. And by extension, the people of Ohaji told me that the people of Agwa are their brothers and sisters biologically. And so, Agwa people, Ohaji people, and Ikwerre people are one people. I am aware of the relationship between the Ihiagwa people and the Agwa people. Ikwerre people see all those areas as their brothers and sisters because they share a lot in common. The Agwa people and the Ohaji people, as well as the Ikwerre people, play the local xylophone called Eriobo. They play the Okodoma and the Ngelenge, and they wrestle alike. So they are significantly one people. How did the people of Ikwerre enter into Imo State? That is a very, very important question. Well, in the year of 1967, states were being created for the first time in Nigeria by the military as headed by General Yakubu Gowon. Rivers State was one of the states created. And for the people that are called Igbo people, the people that today we know as southeastern people of Nigeria, just one state was given to them called East Central State. In the year of 1976, another phase of state creation was initiated by the military, and this time as headed by General Murtala Mohammed. And out of the East Central State, two states were proposed to be created out, and they are Anambra State and Imo State. In order to make the states to be sizable, the military set up a committee to approach some of the nearby communities around the proposed states to see how to part with some of their people in order to form the new states. In Anambra State, some communities of Imo people, like Okija and Ihiel, were given to Anambra. And in Imo State, some communities, of Ikwerre, Eche, Egbema, and Doki were given to Imo State to make the state a sizable one. So the committee reached the Ikwerre people of that area, mainly Eze Iweze of Omuapo and Eze Oshini Atata of, Awara. These two persons principally assisted in pushing that part of Ikwerre into Imo State. So when I approached Eze Iweze to explain the roles that they played in shifting, in splitting Ikwerre into two and pushing that part of Ikwerre into Imo State, he told me categorically clear that it was because of anger, umbrage, vexation, growls that made them to play the roles that they played. He said that during the construction of the highway from Port Harcourt to Imo State, that the Ikwerre of that area approached the Ikwerre of Rivers State to assist them protect their interests. And that meeting was held in Ishogbo community. And that after the meeting, the people of Ikwerre of Rivers State did not assist them. And so out of anger, when they call, and the requests reached them to include that part of Ikwerre into Imo State, they heeded to that call. That was what Eze Iweze explained. But you see, many people in Ikwerre land and even in Ohaji communities say that it was because of oil politics and land politics that made that part of Ikwerre to be shifted into Imo State. According to what they explain, and some of Ikwerre great people explain too, in order to make the new state to become viable, communities that have oil were considered to be part of the proposed state. And so, Ohaji people entirely, were shifted into Imo State with their oil. The committee also approached the people of Egbema, where His Royal Highness, now late, Eze S.N. Ozo, was in charge of the cultural and political administration of Egbema land at that time. So that part of Egbema, that has oil, was also shifted into Imo State. In the Ndoki Akwete area, that part that has oil, the Awaza area, was created out and joined with Imo State, now in Abia State. In Eche land, this time not because of oil, but because of land, the Ngo area, not Opwala, and the Omuma area of Eche were donated to Imo State to make the state sizable. So these were some of the considerations used to create the state of Imo State: oil and land, and make cow dearly, And that is why you see a part of Ikwerre in that area. Ikwerre stretches from Port Harcourt down to the area that I am talking about. They are all Ikwerre people because they share a lot with the Ikwerre people characteristically. They do not engage themselves that much in commerce. Behaviorally, they are like Ikwerre people. The people of Agwa, the people of Ohaji Mwishin are one people. I am aware that the Zombe people, the Ejemekuru people, the Oforola people, also share a lot with the Agua people. I'm aware of the relationship between the Ihiagwa and the Agua, but to see deeply, characteristically, the people of Agua and the people of Ohaji share a lot in common. And the people of Agua and Ohaji share a lot in common with the people of Ikwerre land. So I appeal to any Ikwerre person that has any help to give to the people of Ohaji and Agua to do so. Do not deny them anything you think you can do for them. We are all one people. The people of Agua and Ohaji, if you see anything to do for any Ikwerre person that you think you can do, we are all one people. That is how Ikwerre people are found in that part of Igbo land. The Obi, the Agua people, and the Ohaji people call the Igbo people Isoma, as we also call them Isoma. Isoma means people who are strangers in your land. So when someone comes from the Igbo area proper into Ohaji and the Agua area and into Ikwerre, we see that person as an Isoma person, because he or she is from the Igbo area proper. Anumeka dearly. So that is why our people are found there. I want to appeal to anyone listening and watching me. The history that I do is not to attack anyone or any group. No. What I am simply doing is dishing out the things that I know that I achieved as a historian. I spent so much money and time acquiring the knowledge that I share with you people for free. It is not to attack. It is not to hurt. It is not to target anyone or any group of people. I do not want to die without giving out the things I know. So I ask that if you are from Ikwerre land, or even if you're not from Ikwerre land, and you like what I do as a storekeeper of Ikwerre history, as an image maker for the Ikwerre people, and you want to tell me thank you, you want to assist, I will definitely appreciate it. And the account detail is Access Bank 40551714 with the name Alex British Tasie. If you also want to engage me in a discussion, you want us to discuss something about Ikwerre people that you think that I can help, freely contact me with the phone number +2344 806 369 3609. I have assisted so many people, in history work, especially people who are in the university, people who do their PhD dissertations, master's thesis, and all projects of the first degree students. I have assisted so many people. So many people have used my books to write their university exams. And the things that I dish out online, like this, people also use them to do what they want to do. So I am a natural teacher. Even if I'm not found, in a conventional environment teaching, I am a natural teacher, and I've been teaching for years through my books and through a medium like this. And I want to say to all of you, God bless all of you. Approach what I do with understanding. I am simply a historian. Professor Alex British Chinedu Tasie from Ishopo community. Anumeka dearly.